Hey everybody, you're traveling with Jack and of course my heavenly wife Pam. Yeah, I know, it's called a traveling channel and usually we are out and about and I'm taking you to little historic places and trails and things like that. But I'm kind of mixing it up these days. Now that it's just me here, I've found that I really enjoy cooking. I always did, but when it was Pam and me at home, and even when the kids were here, there certainly was a time to sit around and not sit around, but stand around and make videos about cooking. And I'm not going to say I'm the world's gifted cook or anything like that. I just cook a lot of simple things that hopefully help you out as well. And today I'm coming up with a dish for tonight. As you know, I work evenings, so sometimes if it's not a quick and easy dish that I can make during my dinner break in the evening, I like to put it together ahead of time and sometimes put it over here in the crock pot. Well, today we've got something that a lot of you will probably go, not sure I'd like that, because it involves cabbage. I know, cabbage. How exciting is that? Well, let me tell you a couple of things. First of all, cabbage filled with all kinds of antioxidants. It's really good for you. There's no fat in it. It's low in calories and it's beautiful. I've chose to use red cabbage today. I do love red cabbage and of course it's a little bit sweeter as well. But we're not just going to boil it. You remember how some of our grandparents such used to have boiled cabbage? That was no fun. That was no good. I hated that stuff. But now I've learned to love red cabbage. Pam always loved red cabbage as well. So that's going to be part of our dish today. Now, what we're starting off with is something that I do a lot of. And you're probably saying, do all your dishes start off that way? Well, when it involves things like collard greens, red chard, and in this case, red cabbage, yes. And what I'm talking about is I start off with some nice minced garlic. I know you could do your own garlic and use a garlic press and do all that, but I don't have tons of time, so I go with this. And this is a good quality minced garlic. I've got it in my pan right now, and it's heating. We're starting to cook a little bit with some good olive oil. I love olive oil. There you can see. We're just kind of getting that hot right now. And guess what? No surprise, red pepper flakes. Again, I just think this is important when we're cooking greens. So, we're going to put that around in there. A little bit of red pepper flakes. So, we've got this pretty hot. Now, this dish isn't going to be just red cabbage. I have sliced up some nice mushrooms. These are organic cremini mushrooms. Now, a lot of people, you'll buy the pre-sliced. I'm going to tell you right now, this is like 3/4 of the price when you buy them whole and slice them yourself. Also, if you buy them in bulk at a local co-op, it's a lot cheaper as well. So there we're going to add our mushrooms to our oil and our garlic and our red pepper flakes that are going right now. Give that a nice stir. Now, mushrooms take kind of like onions. It takes a little bit of time to cook these and get them how you want. Now, we don't have to get them all cooked at once here and ready to eat because we're going to do part of this in the crock pot today. So, give you a little look. That's what we're dealing with so far. Not that impressive looking, but it's coming along. So we'll get that nice and coated in the oil, and we may have to add a little bit of oil. Again, I always tell you, there's no magic formula to cooking. A lot of it is you just got to get out there and do it and try different things. And this is a dish that I basically just came up with on my own. It's nothing fancy. So, and I can already tell you, I've soaked up some of my oil, so I'm going to add just a little bit more. Again, I use organic extra virgin olive oil. Now, in this case, it's a store brand, O, which I think is available at Kroger. We get it at Albertsons. I normally shop at Trader Joe's. But it's a good quality oil. You can also use it at a pretty high heat. So it cooks really, really well. So we've got that going. Now, we're going to add our red cabbage. See how quick this is? This is really not a big deal to make. And I already had my cabbage chopped up. Now, cabbage is one of those things, too, that, it's pretty hard to chop. It's really thick. So I first took the big old piece of cabbage, I cut it in half, and then I chopped it up. Now, some people I've seen will try and use like an industrial-sized grater. And that's great if you've got one, but I just hand chopped it. So here goes our cabbage. Love the color, don't you? That red color, it kind of gleams with that olive oil it's got there. Now, we need to add some pepper, and again, we're just going to be generous with our pepper. There we put that all over it. Don't forget, we want to have our fresh ground Mediterranean sea salt. Got a new one today. All excited, first time out. And again, we'll give that, there we go, about 5 or 6 twists. I don't know if that's good enough for measuring, but it's going to have to work for today. Now, I also like a little bit of smoked paprika. This is personal choice. The smoked paprika gives it just what it says, a little bit of a smoky flavor. And I kind of think that's nice in this particular dish that we're doing today. So, put a little bit of that in there. And we'll give it another stir. And that adds even a little more color to our base that we've got going now. Oh, this looks really nice, guys. Again, we've got our mushrooms. And we've got our cabbage all cooking at once. Oh, a piece just flew off on the floor. Get rid of that. You know I'm a neat freak, like to keep things clean. So don't want that on the floor too long. Okay, here we go. Looking nice. Getting a good color. See? Looks pretty good. Okay. Now, we're going to add just a touch of rice vinegar. Don't want to go crazy with this because it could change the entire flavor, make it a little more tart or sour to you. So we're not going to put a lot, but we're going to put just a little, okay? So here we go. Just a little. Oh, I hear it sizzling up. There we go. And it won't be real acidic because we're going to get a little bit more of the oil flavor overwhelming. Okay, I can smell that cooking in there now. You can smell the oil with the rice vinegar. And again, the rice vinegar not quite as overpowering as some of the others. Now, I've got some, let me show you the sausage. We're going to add some sausages. That's right, we got some meat. This is an all-in-one dish. I'm using spicy jalapeno chicken sausages. I got these at Trader Joe's, all natural. There's not a pork casing on it as well, which that's kind of important to us. No preservatives, no additives, no nitrates, nothing like that. And these are the spicy jalapeno ones. Really good. Chicken sausage. And I think these were like $3.99. And I'm only taking 2. I've chopped up 2 that I'm going to put in there. You know what I'll do with these others? I'll cut them up or grind them up and put them on like just a plain cheese pizza. And I've got my own chicken sausage pizza for about half the price. Pretty cool, huh? So, there's my sausages that I've chopped up, and there you can kind of see the peppers that are in it. We're going to add that. Give it a stir. Look at this. Is this quick and easy or what? Okay. Ready to see it? I am. There it is. Huh? Pretty sweet, huh? And all we're doing is we're just getting everything nice and hot. We're not completely cooking it. If I had time to do that, I would maybe just do it in the skillet. As I told you, I've got my crock pot on standby. So we're going to transfer this over to the crock pot. And there she blows. It's all inside the crock pot now. Now we want to add a little bit of liquid so it doesn't stick. The old standby, some chicken broth, or you could use vegetable broth. You could use water, but I'm going to use chicken broth because it's going to add to the flavor. So we'll add a little bit of that in here. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be delicious, and it's easy. I had like half a box left over because I did some red chard the other day in the crock pot. And there we go with that. I'll bring this over for you. See? There it is with, kind of hard to get it, but you get the idea. Put it in there. I've got my timer set for 8 hours. It's just going to sit in there and it's just going to cook up all day long. So there you have it. I don't know what the heck we call this, but we had red cabbage, jalapeno chicken sausage. We had some mushrooms. You remember all our ingredients: black pepper, red pepper flakes. We started with some garlic, salt, little smoked paprika if you like it. Don't forget a little chicken broth. And who can forget our sausages and our red cabbage? Well, there you have it. I hope you enjoy it. I know I will. It's good stuff. And you know what I may make as a side dish to it is some mashed cauliflower potatoes. I know it's not potatoes, it's cauliflower, smashed cauliflower. And sometimes I'll take some of that pimento cheese I've made, mix that in with it. It's good. Well, that's about it. Thanks for checking in. Hope you continue to get out there, get your exercise, get your hiking in. We're still eating healthy, but we still need to get the fresh air and feel good. And be sure and subscribe to our channel, Traveling with Jack and Pam. You guys have a great day. I'm going to shut it off and say bye now.